Hello everybody, welcome to the Bear YouTube channel, and today we'll be talking about why people are actually mad at MrBeast. If you don't already know, about a week ago, MrBeast actually announced that he was going to be doing a in-real-life Squid Game, and people are really mad about this. Now for some context, Squid Game is a Korean drama show basically criticizing capitalism and how the ultra-wealthy, or the 1%, basically makes all middle-class and poor people do all their bidding and puts them against each other, all to make them richer or for their own entertainment. And people are comparing this to MrBeast, saying it's ironic how MrBeast, as a rich person, is now making people compete over money for entertainment, just like in Squid Game. Saying that because he's doing this, he basically missed the entire point of the show, and he basically shouldn't be recreating Squid Game. Now, that was the main point of people being mad at him. Of course, some other people were being mad at him for other reasons that were just dumb, and people making comparisons that don't even make sense at all. Like this person said, what is he talking about? He already does Squid Game every day, just without the death, and most of the time, instead of using poor people, it's just him throwing around money. So that's basically nothing like Squid Game at all, because in Squid Game, they were literally competing for basically their life, considering how they were in so much debt that if they didn't end up winning, they would probably end up dying anyway, because they already had signed over like their body rights and had collectors coming after them at basically every corner. MrBeast obviously doesn't use extremely poor people in his videos. Sometimes he uses homeless people, but I wouldn't even say homeless people were that poor compared to the people in Squid Game, considering how they were literally like millions of dollars in debt. And MrBeast obviously doesn't kill people, so that's a pretty big difference. And usually inside of MrBeast's videos, whenever he does give away prizes, like especially in his like circle videos where he has like 100 people and see who can last the longest, he usually gives everybody a prize. Even if you're the first person out, he might give you $1,000, so of course you didn't waste your time, and you could definitely put that to good use. So it's not like he's putting people against each other and telling them to fight for $1,000. He's just giving it to them anyway. Especially when you consider to enter different challenges that he does, usually you have to either buy merch or be subscribed, so you have to at least have an internet connection and some type of device, or you have to be able to afford merch in the first place. So he's not getting extremely poor people to compete inside of his challenges. And this person said, can't wait to read the headline where another rich person makes Squid Game IRL, and then the contestants actually get violent with each other because you're dangling money in front of lower class people. Wasn't that the point of the show? So this person's obviously missed the entire point of MrBeast doing this in the first place. He pays people's debts all the time. Even people who didn't win obviously still get something, so there's no reason to be violent toward each other. It's not like you're walking away with $1 million or nothing. He's obviously going to give you a lot of money anyways. Rich people are beyond stupid. If you have all that money to spend, help poor people. Now, out of all the ones I actually read, this has to be the dumbest. Like, this person's just telling MrBeast to give money to poor people, even though he's actively doing that. Like, he has an entire channel literally dedicated to giving food to poor people and to people that need it in general. Like, out of every rich person you're mad at the only person who's actually giving away a lot of the percentage of his money to help other people. Sure, MrBeast is still rich, but there's a lot more YouTubers that are richer than MrBeast that are literally giving away nothing. So I would say those people are obviously way worse than him. The next person said, Squid Game provides commentary on capitalistic society that puts poor people against each other in a death game for the filthy rich enjoyment. Rich people, OMG, that looks so fun to recreate. So obviously, again, MrBeast is not putting people against each other. He obviously gives everybody a prize no matter what place you actually get. So I wouldn't say that was putting them against each other. Via Squid Game, where you're trying to actually get people to unalive other people for money, MrBeast is nothing like that. And also, what separates MrBeast from the people in Squid Game who were extremely rich is that anybody can actually watch MrBeast's Squid Game and no one's dying. So I feel like that pretty much completely separates the two. They're pretty much nothing alike. MrBeast is actually trying to give money away to people and is paying off people's student loan debts every single video. So I have no idea why people are complaining and being mad at him. It seems like so many people hate on him for being rich when he's literally the only rich person actually giving away a lot of money compared to other people. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me down below what you actually think about the situation. And of course, this is a pretty new channel, so it'll really help me out if you either like the video or subscribe. And peace.